Cystic fibrosis is a chronic disorder that involves mostly the respiratory tract and the GI tract in the people that are affected by it. It's a genetic disease. That means that being a recessive genetic disease, you have to have two genes, one from each parent, to actually have the disease. If you're a carrier only having one gene, you don't have cystic fibrosis and you don't know that you're a carrier. Interestingly, about 5% of the population are carriers for the cystic fibrosis gene, but only about 30,000 people in the United States and North America have cystic fibrosis. In the respiratory tract, the mucus becomes very sticky because of a salt imbalance and a water imbalance, so that the mucus is not humidified enough. And because of that stickiness, it's more difficult to remove from the airways, and therefore it's a setup for having chronic infections with various organisms. A couple of the bacteria that are common in cystic fibrosis are Pseudomonas and Staph, and those bugs can cause some damage to the lung tissue eventually, and recurring bronchitis, pneumonias, and so forth, so that over a long period of time you can have some lung damage and eventually even require lung transplantation. The duct that leads from the pancreas to the gut is blocked in about 90% of the cases. That means that enzymes that help you digest food don't make it to the food, and so a lot of the nutrients are not absorbed well. That results in chronic diarrhea and poor growth. And so a lot of babies with cystic fibrosis don't grow properly, and that's how we find out that they have the disease.